Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of M2 Machines Auto Details. I'm your host, I'm Sean Taylor, I'm the M2 designer. Today we're going to look at Auto Hauler's S19. The S stands for special. So this is a special set. This set right here, you'll see right on the packaging it says Walmart. So this is a Walmart exclusive from M2 Machines. And this is typically our Father's Day set. So it is the car carriers, and normally you get one car, but for Father's Day we throw in a bonus car for free. And there is a Ford set, a Chevrolet set, and a Dodge set. There are two chase cars and a raw super chase. So join me and we'll take a closer and deeper look into Auto Hauler's release S19. Come on. Okay guys, the first Auto Hauler set we have up is the Chevrolet set, or GM set. And this consists of a 1958 Chevrolet Spartan LCF truck, 1969 Chevrolet Camaro SSRS 396, and a 1969 Chevrolet ZL1. So let's start with the truck. The truck is a 1958 excuse me, a 1958 Chevrolet Spartan LCF. The LCF stands for low cab forward, similar to a COE, which was cab over engine. Chevrolet just decided to call theirs a little different from everybody else. So you got the LCF, again, low cab forward. It's painted tartan turquoise, and it has black interior with a white insert on the seat. And let's see, even the trailer is tartan turquoise, and it has both are wearing vintage Chevrolet badging. And that 1969 Camaro, putting you first keeps us first, that was part of their ad campaign back in 1969. And we'll get to the two cars. There's two Camaros on this set, two 1969 Camaros. The first 1969 Camaro is an SSRS 396. The SS stands for Super Sport, and the RS stands for Rally Sport. And the 396 is the big block engine, the 396 cubic inch big block. It is painted rally green metallic and has black interior, and the outside stripe is a white, and it is the SS, or they call it, referred to as the hockey stripe. It looks like a hockey stick upside down on the, or pointing downwards on the front of the car. It has green, rally green metallic steel wheels with no caps. It's in transit, so they didn't put any caps on these cars of fear that they would either be stolen or fallen off during transport. So this one has just the steel wheels and has red line tires. And what's cool about this one, it has the optional cowl hood. It's a Super Sport, so it would come standard with the SS hood, but this one has the cowl induction hood. And it also has separate chrome bumpers, and that's what's really cool. This bumper set that it has on the rally green metallic car has full bumper guards. So it has the bumper guards front and rear. And then the next car is a 1969 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. Now this is more of a plain Jane Camaro. The ZL1 is a special ordered, or COPO if you will, COPO, stands for, what was it, Central Order Production Office, I believe. And you could special order the Camaro. This particular one comes with a 427 Corvette motor, and that was not an option you could go in and get in your normal dealership. You could special order this, or had some kind of connections to GM, and it was kind of a secret little thing that not too many buyers knew or were capable of getting their dealer to sign off on. Of course, it was an extra price, and usually the Copos were a little more sparse. They were kind of intended for one thing and one thing only: drag racing. So as you can see, this one's a little plain Jane. It's not a Super Sport, it's not a Rally Sport, it's just a plain Camaro. The only real option on the outside is the cowl induction hood that was standard. It has the standard grille with a Chevrolet bow tie in it, and it doesn't even have any rear spoiler, and there's no bumper guards. And They're just a real sparse car, intended just to go down the quarter mile as fast as they can. So let's take a little closer look at this set. This is a really cool set for Camaro lovers. And coming up next year, the Camaro turns 50. And of course, we're going to be celebrating. So let's start here. Let's take a look at the COE. There we go. It's got separate headlights, separate grille, separate bumper, and even the turn signals up on top are separate pieces. You can see the interior from inside there. It's black with a white insert. And with the old, let's see, let's zoom in. There we go. Try to focus on the vintage graphics. The old Bud wheels, the white wheels with the big black wall tires. And here's that rally green metallic Camaro I was telling you about. And this is what's cool about M2. It's got separate chrome bumper. So this bumper, let's see, let's put both. The silver car has the standard Camaro bumper on the front, and the green car has the bumper guards. So it's got those extra chrome bumper guards with the little rubber, black rubber inserts, and it's also on the back. The standard Camaro just has the little dog ears, I guess what you call them, that come down the chrome right here, right on either side of the license plate. And then right here you can see the bumper guards that are on the green Camaro. And again, it has the black rubber molding in there. And then also too, while we have them both up, the silver car is the standard grille, so the headlights are exposed. And the green car is the Rally Sports that comes with the hideaway headlights. And on the back end, you'll see the taillights are different. The taillights are solid red on the green car for the Rally Sport, while the standard car has the, the brake in the middle of the vertical lines, and in the middle one, this little white backup light. You'll see on the Rally Sport, it doesn't have a backup light in the lenses. They have a separate backup light on the bottom, and the standard one does not have that. So that's the Rally Sport was a dress-up option. It was not a performance option. It just had a little extra stuff, extra chrome and stuff. But the main thing was on the Rally Sports for the first 3 years it held true was down in here. The hideaway headlights on the grille was straight across, and then when you turn them on, the headlight covers would go in and expose the headlights. And then for the first 3 years, 67, 8, and 9, the tail lights were special, and all three had the backup lights on the bottom, while the standard Camaros didn't have that. So just little differences, but again, you can look at the bumper guards. Just this is what we do at M2. Just give you a little more extra detail than anybody else. And then even you can see the differences right here on the back end. One has, let's see, this is focus here. The green car has this rear spoiler, and the silver car has no rear spoiler. So I'll put those two guys down. And there you have it. Again, the set, this is the GM or Chevrolet set, and it consists of a 1958 Chevrolet Spartan LCF truck and trailer, a 1969 Chevrolet Camaro SSRS 396, and the 1969 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. Okay guys, next up is the Dodge set. And this set consists of a 1969 Dodge L600 COE truck and trailer, a 1970 Dodge Super B 383, and a 1970 Dodge Super B Hemi. So let's start with the truck. Again, it's a 1969 Dodge L600 COE. The COE stands for cab over engine, and this one is painted medium tan, and even the trailer is painted the medium tan. And the interior is black. And the graphic on the bottom of the truck says, "You can't afford not to be Dodge material." And just like the Chevrolet, we pulled this one off of existing Dodge ads from the 1969-1970 model year. And let's move on to the Super Bs. We'll take this one, let's see, let's start with this one. It is the 1970 Dodge Super B Hemi. This one is painted bright blue metallic. It has a black vinyl roof. And the C stripe, the Super B C stripe on the side is painted ledger blue. The interior is also blue. It's a bucket seat and console interior. And as I mentioned before, it has the Hemi engine. And the other Dodge Super B is a 1970 Dodge Super B 383. It is painted beige, and the Super B Bumblebee stripe is black, and also the interior is black. It's also a bucket seat and console interior. And both of these Super Bs, by the way, are riding on painted steel wheels. Again, with no hubcaps or anything, or fancy wheels. These cars were in transit, so again, they were feared that the hubcaps or any kind of wheel would be stolen, or hubcaps would fall off during the journey. So those are most likely inside the trunks of each car. The Hemi, the blue Hemi car, rides on redline tires, while the 383 car rides on a thin white wall. And this is a real cool set. It shows both stripes of the Super B. The Super B was a cool car in 1970. It had a lot of options. And let's keep this going right about there. And it was just kind of cool because it had even the two different stripes. But let's look at the truck first. We'll start off with this, the 1969 L600. And it's got the cool vintage Dodge logo with the three colors and saying Detroit, Michigan right there on the tampo on the side. Have the separate chrome horns, separate bumper, and it's got the old Dayton wheels. And this one's got square tanks instead of the round tanks. And we'll start with the Hemi Super B. This one's blue metallic, and this is the C stripe down the side, so it kind of looks like an elongated C. And then this is to just show you the difference, that's the Bumblebee stripe. It goes around the back end. So this car has the vinyl top. It has the Go Wing. It's also a Hemi car. It's got the red line tires. And then the beige car is the 383 car. There's no wing on it. It's, like I said earlier, it's got the Bumblebee stripe. And this is just a cool car. This is the last year for the standalone model for the Super B. The Super B in '71. It was the last year, and it fell under the Charger, so it was technically a 1971 Dodge Charger Super B. And again, the set, we'll cover it. It's the 1969 Dodge L600 COE, 1970 Dodge Super B 383, and the 1970 Dodge Super B Hemi. Okay guys, last but definitely not least, it's the Ford set. And this set consists of a 1964 Ford C950 truck and trailer, a 1970 Ford Mustang Boss 302, and a 1970 Ford Mustang Boss 429. Let's start with the truck. The 64 Ford C950, it's painted crystal green, and the options on this has it has black interior, and there's also, you can see up on top of the roof, that's the separate air conditioner. And it also has on the back end, you'll see it as it comes around, this is an extra piece right here. This is the sleeper cap. So you have some AC and you could sleep on the back end. And then the Mustangs, the first one is a 1970 Ford Mustang Boss 302. It is painted Wimbledon white with black stripes. It has a shaker hood. It also has a rear spoiler and rear window louvers. The interior is red. And let's see what else. It's riding on Wimbledon white steel wheels with Goodyear polyglass tires. Again, it's just riding on roller wheels right now because it's in transit, so there's no hubcaps or optional wheels on these. And let's go on to the next Mustang. It's a 1970 Ford Boss 429. It's painted grabber orange. It has black bucket seats on the interior. And this one's a little more sparse as far as the outside options. You'll notice there's no rear wing and no rear window louvers. It rides on black steel wheels with the Goodyear tires. And let's stop this right here. Let's come around a little bit. There, you can see, let's push this back a little. And we'll start with the truck. And you can see on the trailer, Mustang #1 for all. And that was a slogan from back in 1970 for their Mustangs. And this cab is just cool. This little flat nose Ford C cab is a great cab. There's a lot of stuff that can be done to this guy, and we will be doing lots of stuff. You can see up here, that's the optional separate AC box. I almost wonder if it was like a swamp cooler type thing or like an AC unit. And then back here is a sleeper. You would sleep across the back end up on, kind of like on the package tray. And it's got the separate headlights, pardon me, and the separate bumpers. And this one's riding on the Bud wheels, black Bud wheels and black wall tires. And let's take a look at the Boss 302. This was 1970 was the second year for the Boss 302. Again, this one's painted Wimbledon white. It has a shaker hood, has rear window louvers, rear wing. And let's see what else. It's got the red interior. And let's pick up the Boss 429, 1970 Boss 429, 429 cubic inch motor. So it's got the bigger scoop as all Boss 429s do. And this one does not have the rear window louvers nor the rear wing. It's a little more plain, but it really didn't need to advertise it with that big motor. Basically all you got was that and the hood scoop. And it says Boss 429. Let's see, I don't know if you could make that out. It's got black steel wheels and Goodyear tires. There you go, guys. Again, that's set. It's the 1964 Ford C950 truck and trailer, 1970 Ford Mustang Boss 302, and 1970 Ford Mustang Boss 429. Okay, guys, now on to the chase cars. And these next three sets, they're basically the same exact sets as the regular set. Same cars, same models, same paint colors and options. Only a couple of the small items have been changed. And we kind of threw a curveball on this one. I kind of like not being tied to or pigeonholed to a certain gimmick for our chase cars. We like to switch them around from time to time. And you'll also notice, even between the lines, we do different chase car attributes for different lines. So it's not always the same thing. Traditionally, we go for the gold trim, the gold rims and tires, and the gold plated bumpers, maybe even the gold interior and stuff, and the gold chassis, and you know, it's cool. But we try to switch it up so that from time to time, you know, the box person putting them out on the pegs or the aisle, we want to ensure that they get put out, not just kept, because it's a little more valuable piece to certain people and stuff. So with that being said, this is the first set. It is the GM or Chevrolet set, if you will. It's the 1958 Chevrolet Spartan LCF truck and trailer, and there's also two Camaros. The first one's a 69 Camaro, Chevrolet Camaro SSRS 396, and the second Camaro is a 1969 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. And let's start with the truck. Truck and trailer. Basically, what you see here, it's the same paint, the tartan turquoise, but the interior is a red, kind of a darker red, and kind of chose that color just because it's in our M2 logo. And you also notice the white M2 logo on the back window. Let me see if I can focus on that. And then this one, we went with the clear tires. Something a little different from us. So you see this has the clear plastic tires. And even on the back of the trailer wears these clear tires. Again, we're just trying to mix it up, try something different. You'll see here on the green Camaro, it has the same red interior that goes back to our logo. And here, let's see, let's center that. And so you see our M2 logo in the back window. And this one is also wearing the clear tires. And this one is a red line. So they're clear red line tires. And the same thing for the silver one. It has the red interior. And the M2 white M2 logo in the back window. And it's wearing the clear Goodyear tires. So that's the first chase set, the Chevrolet GM set. Okay, on to the next chase car set. This is the Dodge set. It's the 1969 Dodge L600 COE truck and trailer, 1970 Dodge Super B 383, and 1970 Dodge Super B Hemi. And again, just like the GM set, you'll see the red interior inside with the clear tires. So I think that focuses on there. And let's see, let's do this. You'll also see the trailer has the same clear tires. Again, this set I believe is also limited to 750 pieces as well. Here's the blue Hemi car. It has the red interior. Again, kind of goes back to our M2 logo, has the red in it. And then here's the white usage of the M2 logo in the back window. And this one has the red line clear tires. And the beige Super B. Let's see, it has the red interior, the M2 logo on the back window, and it has the thin white wall clear tires. Again, we're just trying to do something a little different. We can't keep doing the gold. People catch on, and we try to mix things up so you guys could get lucky and find this out in the wild, and hopefully, pay retail, and it's all about the hunt, and going into the stores and everything, and finding this stuff, and looking. So that's why we mix things up to kind of, you know, throw people off. So you really got to pay attention and follow our M2 website and Facebook and all that, and just be on top of all the little things that we do. Again, this is the Dodge set, the Dodge chase car set. Okay guys, and finally, this is the really cool set. This is the Super Chase. I believe this is limited to only 250 pieces worldwide, and this is raw. This thing is cool. Again, it's the same models as the regular set, and this one just happens to be raw. And let's go into it a little bit more, shall we? It's the 1964 Ford C950 truck, 1970 Ford Mustang Boss 302, and the 1970 Ford Mustang Boss 429. Let's take a look at the truck first, the C cab. You'll see that, let's see, let's focus on here. You'll see that this is a raw body. This might be our first raw body for this one. I'll have to look into that. So you see the casting is raw, has a little bit of, has a regular normal clear coat on it. It still has all the graphics that we use on the normal release. It has the sleeper trailer, and it has the air conditioner up on top. It's got the red interior, and it should have, well, instead of, because the back window is not seen, it has the M2 logo on the back. So that's, I hope that's on focus. And this one also has the clear plastic tire, or the clear rubber plastic tires, and it just looks like a very cool piece. Let's put that down, and here's the Boss 302, raw Boss 302 with the red interior. And this was an interesting interpretation from our factory. Since you can't see the back window, they ran with the M2 logo on the slat. So that might be the only time and the first time you see this done, and maybe the last time, quite possibly. And this one also has the clear tires. Let's focus on that. And finally, in this set, it's a raw Boss 429. It has the red interior, the M2 logo on the back window, and the clear tires. And then this is just a really, really nice set. If you're a Ford guy, especially a Mustang guy, I'm sorry guys, but you're gonna have to look hard and look high and low for this one. It's a really nice set. Again, that's the Super Chase from the set, the Ford set. Well, there you have it, guys. We just reviewed M2 Machine's brand new release of Auto Hauler's S19. It's a Walmart exclusive. There's 3 sets. There's a Chevrolet, a Dodge, a Ford set, 2 chase cars, and 1 raw set. And again, that's a Walmart exclusive. And this is a Father's Day set. So happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Thank you. And to all the M2 collectors out there, thank you so much for all your support of all our M2 Machines products. Until next time, guys, this wraps up another episode of M2 Machines Auto Detail. Thank you. Whew.